Alloa Athletic have appointed this absolute legend as their new manager.
I'm going to say a couple of things I'll probably regret. No, I will not regret it, because we're Hamilton and we get battered. What do you mean today you get a penalty? It's never a 3-0 game, Gordon, not in a million years. First 20 minutes, 25 minutes, St Mirren were by far the better team. The rest of the game, we dominated. You'll never write that because we're Hamilton. My opinion. You'll not write that because we're we're Hamilton. I want my boys to get credit. We get beat 3-0, it's never 3-0. No in a million years. We're getting no credit for nothing. And that's really frustrating, but that's why I'm frustrated. Because they've gave it everything. We're down to the bare bones. We've 2 injuries a day again. We're giving it everything we've got, and it's never a 3-0 game. And I've got to go and pick these lads up. Didn't ask me. I don't know what a penalty is these days. I know every time somebody falls in our box is a penalty. So I don't know what a penalty is. I saw the same referee the day at Dumbarton. No gave Dumbarton a penalty, but gave a penalty here for less. There, that's what I saw. And I'm not shouting at these lads, it's just because I'm angry. Because we're getting nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm fed up phoning Crawford Allen and shoved to the side because we're only Hamilton. That's what's happening. I phoned Crawford Allen 3 times in 40 years. And just getting shoved to the side, actually Hamilton. Same referee today. Didn't he give a penalty to Dumbarton when the ball went out of the bar, but gave a penalty there when the ball went out of the bar. Tell me, am I paranoid?
We're no fucking Hamilton anymore. We are now Alloa Athletic. Brian Rice has been appointed as the new Alloa Athletic manager. And it is great to see this guy back in Scotland. What a character, man. Absolutely legendary interview back in the day after his team lost 3-0 in a Scottish Cup match to St Mirren. He had a bit of a meltdown, and it was an iconic moment. I mean, that was a bigger meltdown than any of his fucking gambling sprees, that's for sure, although I'd be pretty angry if I lost 70 grand as well. But yeah, Brian Rice back in football management because the price was right. Alloa Athletic have managed to secure the signature of Brian Rice. Now, I was a bit surprised that he would accept an offer from League One club Alloa, but keep in mind, guys, this is a club that were in the Championship last season. You could say they're underperforming this season, and maybe Brian Rice thinks he can step in and do something that Barry Ferguson couldn't do, which is save Alloa Athletic from another relegation, and then maybe next year he feels he can, work towards taking them back up into the Scottish Championship and maybe beyond. But the Wasps have been in hunt for a new manager to revive their season ever since Barry Ferguson's resignation. Still a bit disappointed in Barry, to be fair. He talks about how he's a fighter and that he likes to, achieve his goals. He's not a quitter. Yet he basically left Alloa Athletic when it looked like he would be taking them down. So, you know what? Screw Barry Ferguson. Brian Rice is in. Brian Rice, I'm sure, can do the job. But, this is a proving ground. Managers have came to Alloa and done well in the past, then went on to bigger clubs and better jobs. And we keep in mind they've had Jack Ross was at Alloa Athletic. He went on to bigger things. New Aberdeen manager Jim Goodwin used to manage Alloa before getting an opportunity at St Mirren. So this might not even be long term for Brian Rice. This might be something that he thinks he can come in, maybe save the club from relegation. Who knows, next season, maybe get them promoted. Then that maybe could earn him attention from the clubs above, and that might get him back into the Scottish Premiership. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So Brian Rice, the new Alloa Athletic manager. I'm hoping he keeps Alloa up. He's got a decent chance. I mean, Alloa sit in 7th place in League One. They're 4 points above the relegation playoff spot, so he's got 4 points in hand. We're coming towards the end of the season, and keep in mind, even if he does finish in the playoff spot, he will have an opportunity to win that playoff and stay in League One. So it's looking pretty good for Brian Rice. I think he will keep Alloa up. I'd expect them to even avoid the playoff spot. I don't think they'll drop into that. Maybe he can even, get them further up the league table. I think promotion this season ain't going to happen. I don't see Alloa going up, but I think if Brian Rice can just keep them in the league and then make an attack on promotion next year, I think that's what he will be thinking about. But there you go, Brian Rice, another manager back in a job. And I think Scottish football lately, the manager turnarounds have been insane. It seems like every week you've got a new managerial position and open on up. You've got someone leaving, you've got someone quitting, you've got someone being sacked. It's madness. It's absolute madness. We've still got the St Mirren role to figure out who's going to drop into that. Apparently, former Motherwell manager Stephen Robinson is the favourite for that, although Scott Brown and Stephen Naismith are also considered for the job. So we'll keep you posted on who's going to be the new St Mirren manager. But as for Brian Rice, he's back in football. It's no fucking Hamilton, it's Alloa Athletic. Till next time, guys, leave a like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I will catch you later. Peace.